Hello everybody, and welcome to Toonkind 12 FPS. My name is Fable, and today I will be playing Bob. Uh, yeah. And with me today is the talented, the wonderful, my friend. Sorry, I'm picking up already.
You I haven't done anything. You did this to yourself.
I did.
Hi, buddy, it's Uni. I'm playing Larry.
Larry, our wonderful, uh, barbarian boy, who, uh, who, for the purposes of this FPS, recently got a pretty neat item.
Yeah, don't worry about how. I used draft points and I don't know, he found it somewhere cool. But yeah, he has had a particular gap in his skill set and he decided, nah, no more.
Yeah.
Not gonna deal with that.
Can also say
So got an
story.
item to help him out.
Yeah. Can also say story wise. Larry, you're kind of the main character of of a very popular trilogy right now. So like,
Don't
you pro
don't say no. He's not the main character.
what?
He's the
Well,
bad guy.
yeah, and you know what? That bad guy has a lot of toys manufactured in the likeness.
Oh God,
That
it's so weird. It's so weird for him.
yeah. I also want to apologize because Rad absolutely has a Darth Brower plushie.
I the player adore it. Larry, the character, is just so weirded out.
I imagine, but I mean, hey, at least, got. I mean, he gets a lot of money from it, at least.
Yeah, I guess in theory.
Yeah, so it would have made the would have made the item he got story wise accessible because
True.
probably was expensive.
True. True. True.
Remind me
Um,
what this because I actually don't know the item. It's like a manta ray onesie.
he got the cloak of manta ray is the classic normal term for it, and I have interpreted it as a big beautiful onesie that he wears because um, on the one hand it's just cute and adorable and I love it, uh, and
It's a swimsuit.
on the other it's just like the reason that Larry cannot swim is because of like water physics. Like clothes don't hold their shape in water very well. And so he needs basically a fancy wetsuit that can uh, be durable enough to hold its shape underwater.
Yeah. Now I don't imagine Bob being the first person Larry goes to after getting the his new fancy swimsuit. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I, I think Larry has like gone to a couple of people, but it's a little bit weird because most of the adults Larry knows there's like engineer who obviously is not a great choice for swimming. There is, grooves moves. Uh,
Who? Who?
moves who grooves. Uh, would would have been a pretty darn good choice, but also, he's busy and also he's loud. um, and a lot of everyone else Larry knows is kind of children.
God, yeah.
Um,
I'm just imagining the scenario of Shorts Kid trying to teach Larry how to swim, and that would be a
I mean,
lot. I feel
it would be pretty incredible.
it'd be very entertaining
Um,
for me. I don't know about for Larry.
for Larry, who can say, truly.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. Who's to say?
but I think yeah, I think he's like mostly started being like he's had this cloak for a while and kind of been wanting to figure out how to do it and not sort of come to a standstill in terms of who to ask and um
Well, Larry hangs out
all
with Tally a good amount, and
yeah, he does like hanging out with Tally, and I think yeah, after a point he like I don't know, Bob is uh
I imagine he would have heard the story from Tally of because Tally also has a thing fear of water and needed help learning to swim and to get over the and probably not completely over it, but help with it. And I imagine she would have told Larry about how Bob helped her out.
oh yeah, that's a very cute image of yeah, I imagine Larry sort of like feels a little bit silly being like, ah, yes, I am talking with this actual baby about being scared of water, but you know what? Sometimes that's just how life is. And then she's like, yeah, my daddy can taught me how to do it. And he's like, hmm, hmm. So, after a certain point, yeah, I think it would be, the studio has been on hiatus for a bit, but both of them are still around the studio
Yeah,
working on stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and one day, around quitting time, Bob, you hear a knock at your office door.
Oh, come in. Bob is probably in
He
the middle
does.
of. Yeah, Bob is probably at his desk with only one half of the studio really busy. It's actually probably cut down the amount of paperwork Bob has to do in a day, which has given him time for other things, which I won't disclose at this time, but you know. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, which are actually, now that I think about it, probably hidden on a big chalkboard in the back of his office, hidden behind a curtain, which he's probably just closed uh, as he's basically called to come in.
And Larry does sort of awkwardly shuffle in. Um, he goes, hey, what's up?
Oh, Larry. Oh, hi. You don't usually come to.
Hey,
You don't usually come by this way. What brings you down? Well, not down here. I guess over here.
uh, yeah, hey, are you like, are you like doing anything tonight,
Ah,
today?
ah. Actually, I was just finishing up a few things, but I have some free time. Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah, I'm cool, I'm great. So, you're,
Oh no.
you
And
know Tally, right?
I mean, she is my daughter, so I hope I know her.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that, was a dumb question. Sorry. So she was telling me about you being pretty good with, water, I guess.
I mean, I'm laminated, so water's not usually a problem for me. So yeah, I guess so.
Cool. Here's the thing. I'm not good with water, but I've been trying to get better, and if you like have a minute or something, would you be up for uh helping out, I guess.
Bob tilts his head for a bit. Not good with water. Do you mean like you have a fear of water or you don't know how to swim?
Uh, um, yeah.
Ah.
I.
Ah, okay. Say no more. Come with me. And Bob's actually gonna. I imagine he's been sitting at his desk and he basically puts everything down, gets out of his seat, and walks by you. And I don't think he takes your hand because he doesn't know you that well. Like he's known you in passing because you work at the same place, but obviously
Right.
you two haven't had a real chance to bond, I should say. Uh, so he just gestures for you to follow him out the office.
Um, and he hesitates for a second before following, mostly because he's a little bit surprised that you just agreed to do it, but okay. Um, he shuffles after.
Yeah, Bob will pause. Bob actually will pause once you've left the office, and he will lock his door behind you both. Then,
Good, good, smart choice there, bud.
oh yeah, he's learned. He's learned well at this point, especially after working at this theater. No, studios for a good while now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Locked door isn't even a guarantee, but you do what you can.
he's doing what he can. But anyways,
Mhm.
uh, I guess that's the convenient. It's very convenient that that engineer side of the studios is on hiatus because that leaves a lot of the sound stages pretty much cleared of any sets.
Sure.
So Bob will probably lead Larry to one of the empty sets that's not too far. Uh, Turn on the lights, get a good look, and okay, yeah, this should be good. As he walks out to the center, then turns to Larry and goes, "I I need you to turn away for a second."
Okay. He does.
Cool. You you know that sound when you're trying to like get a big inflatable thing into a car.
Yes.
Imagine that, but reversed.
Oh. Just.
You're hearing the squeaking of rubber and then the inflating sound and then thump, poof. And then you suddenly hear the sound of water of water. You don't know where it's coming from, but you just hear all this happening. And then you hear an air pump going just and then a few moments after this you hear, "Okay, already, you can turn around now." And Larry, when you turn around, what has been set up, you now see a filled up kiddie pool with several different types of inflatables set beside it.
Nice. Um. Cool. Um. Okay. Now. I guess. Oh boy.
Oh, do you need me to? I can turn around. Don't Bubble.
Yeah. Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah,
I need
Bubble.
to.
Turn around and put his hands over his eyes.
And there's a span of approximately 10 seconds where you hear a soft flump of cloth and then a slightly squeaky noise, and then, alright, I'm good.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh
Um,
my god,
and,
that's so cute.
uh, thanks, I guess. Um, so yeah, I think I can't usually swim, but this is supposed to let me, so.
Okay. Okay. All right. So swimsuit, that makes sense. But let's now you know. Okay, okay. Well, first, let's get some floaties on you so that way you feel just an extra bit secure. And Bob will grab. He's got waist floaties, he's got arm floaties, he's got leg floaties as well that go on the ankles. Don't know where.
Oh man, please tell me that they're like shaped they're like colored like donuts or have like the ducky head or things
Oh
like that.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. There's a variety. There's a variety.
Good, incredible. Um,
Bob is nothing if not prepared.
oh God, he has such a good hammer space. um, and Larry is sort of like decked out. It's the comedic joke of the kid bundled up to go out in the snow to the point where they could barely move, except it's just full
Floaties.
inflatables.
Flume ladies plus a life jacket.
Yep, yep, yep.
Mind you, this kiddie pool, I don't think it even comes up to Larry's knees.
Yeah, probably. He's a big man and it's a kiddie pool, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I think,
This is all security blankets.
yeah. Uh, Bob himself has, actually, he's probably asked Larry to turn around again so Bob himself can actually, probably change into something more water appropriate.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, yeah.
Which is,
What is
essentially, it's swim trunks.
adorable.
It's swim trunks with hearts on them.
Of course.
Though he also, though,
Pink, pink swim trunks.
pink swim trunk, pink swim, blah, 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 swim trunks, and uh, oddly enough, though, he's got one big pastel heart on his chest, though, but that's just a design detail. Yoo-hoo.
Aww. Um, and all the while, there's like he's like, do you want some floaties? I think, and he is like, as much as like they have come this far, and he's still a little bit stalling because he's still like, oh God, this is happening.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, I'll put on a few floaties, and Bob will actually put on some floaties as well. So, he's partially doing this so Larry doesn't feel alone with having to wear floaties. Uh, but
Bless.
once the floaties is on, once they are all like, once they are dicked out, secured, and everything, Bob will take a step into the kiddie pool uh, and then hold out a hand to Larry. There's no now. There's no rush. Go as fast or slow as you feel comfortable doing.
Um, and he sort of like, he doesn't take Bob's hand so much as like, again, Bob is considerably shorter than him,
Yep.
so it's kind of more like he like puts a hand on his shoulder to like support the weight
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
he just like very cautiously like puts one foot in and like steps into the bottom of the kiddie pool and just like tests for a second to see if he can put his weight on it.
Yeah. It's a every way shape a kiddie pool with water in it, and I'd say with the swimsuit and the fact that you're wearing a whole bunch of floaties, not that they're
Yeah.
and
And
Bob is definitely doesn't mind helping with he has a hand on Larry's arm just so extra security.
mm, he just like, you could hear like, as he is like put his full weight on his leg in the water, and you hear just this like long exhale, and he puts his other foot in and goes,
You're doing it.
yeah. And he like bounces on like the balls of his feet for a second, and the water sort of splashes against, his ankles basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, not even God can stop me.
I guess it depends on which god we're talking about, but you're not wrong. Anyways, how do you feel?
Well, I'm still standing. That's That's a good start.
Mm-hmm. I'd say it's a very good start. Do you want to walk around a little bit? Get a feel for it?
Yeah. Yeah. Um and again, it's just like it's just shuffling around in a tiny circle, and he takes a second and be like, hang on, I need to. And then he just like again another deep breath before he lowers himself and just like sits down in the water, and like his legs are too long and like kind of lean over the side, but he's just like he is in the water.
He's in the water. Bob probably sits down with him. Smile and he's smiling.
Sorry, I know this is probably could have done this by myself, but
I don't I'm not bothered by this at all. If anything, I think you're doing really well. I mean, it took ages to even get Tally even near water, and here you are already taking a step in.
well, yeah. Well, I had some time to sort of psych myself up before, coming to you. So,
Hmm. Uh, I don't now. I don't mean to pry, but if you don't mind me asking, what is it about water that bothers you?
oh, I uh just physically I don't usually hold up well in water. Like I don't know, I've never really like tested what would happen, but I just I get the feeling, physically I just am not built to be in it.
Oh, no,
Uh,
I can understand that. I can't tell you how many generations of nobodies were gone through before we came up with the lamination process. Gotta tell you, early generation nobodies did not like the rain. Paper.
right. Yeah. Well, I guess and he sort of like pulls at like does a little pinch of the manta ray suit and gives a little squeaky twang. He's like, this is sort of my lamination.
Hmm.
Um, but I guess you were made after lamination was sort of the norm, I assume, and the test run, you know.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that. Hmm. Bob kind of looks around the kiddie pool a bit. Notices that it's a bit small for you, Larry. Do you I can make this a bit bigger if you want, but
I
might
mean,
be.
I don't want you to pull anything, man.
Oh no, it's not pulling or anything. It's just Bob actually goes over to the edge of the kiddie pool, reaches on the overside and pulls up basically a wire box with a whole bunch of buttons and levers on it, and it looks like it's attached to the kiddie pool. I just flick a few of these and well, we could have a pool if we wanted. We could fit it in here. Angie should be fine. Angie should be fine with that.
I mean, uh, yeah. I mean, if um, that would probably be a better test. Yeah.
Well, again, how big are you comfortable with it? Do you want it so the water will be at your waist, or obviously we're gonna keep it so you can still stand, so that way you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
yeah
Waste is probably that's good. That's
waist height.
yeah.
Alrighty then, and Bob is gonna beep boop flick flick a few switches and buttons before closing the case and putting it back behind the kiddie pool, and you hear suddenly mechanical whirring beneath you, and the water kind of shifts a little bit as the kiddie pool starts to expand, and the walls raise a little bit, and you hear the filling of water as the water level rises, and with your floaties, Larry, you just rise with it until you're
And he does like as he feels the water starting to rise, even with all the floaties, he like scrambles to get back up on his feet because
yeah, by it does this slowly. It's not like a quick thing, so it maybe takes like a minute or two before it's up to your to waist height, to the floaty you have on your waist.
yeah, yeah. Um
Bob, however,
and
is with his floaties is just floating in the water. His feet are not touching the bottom, though he does not seem bothered by this.
oh and Larry, he's just sort of like he's doing that thing where even again, it's it's just waist height, it's not that deep, and he's covered in floaties, but he's still just sort of like clinging to the edge of the pool.
You doing all right?
I'm great. I'm doing great. Oh boy.
We can we could do a little bit more, or we can stop if you want.
No. I'm good. I'm cool. This is good.
I'm gonna roll. This is where Bob rolls insight. That's a nat 20. That's a
Oh
26.
wow.
That's a 26.
Incredible. You yeah, you can see just like there's all sorts of rampant anxiety in his body language, but there's also just like there's this steely determination where he's just like he doesn't he's freaked out, but he really doesn't want to back down from it, but also he's freaked out. It's just like if I stop now, I don't know if I'll try again. So this is cool. We're good.
Okay.
Uh,
How about okay. How about this then? And Bob's gonna paddle his way over to the edge with Larry. How about we start with basic swimming? All right. We'll start with kicks, okay? And Bob's gonna still holding on to the edge is just gonna start kicking his feet and like kicking. You know when you're have you ever had your parents taught you to swim? I don't. Yeah, yeah,
The holding on the edge and practicing kicking.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Practicing kicking. That's what that is what Bob is gonna run Larry through.
Oh God, this is so cute.
Yeah, yeah.
um, Larry, like he watches Bob for a second, like doing it by example, and he's like, okay,
This is
that's
gonna.
doable.
Yep. This will help move you forward through the water, and we'll just start with this.
And again, he like takes another deep breath and grips the edge of the pool, and I'm gonna
Are you gonna roll something for it?
I am
Oh boy, what are you rolling?
okay. I rolled athletics just to be like, and he's real good at athletics, so
Yeah,
it was just in case he rolled abysmally.
that's a 22,
but
so I'd say that's anything
yeah,
but.
yeah, and so like as he finally lets his like feet lift off the bottom of the pool, and like I that that is kind of like the big moment for him, as like, oh, he's like floating in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's not sinking, he's not falling apart, he's actually in the water. and
Oh my god, my heart.
and like he's kind of doing the kicking, but it's sort of weakly, but not in the way of like panic. It's just like, oh wow, oh, this feels different, oh, that's huh. Before he like starts putting a little more into the kicking.
Yeah,
And
Bob is being very encouraging this whole time. Just be like, there, yeah, you're getting it. You're doing so good. And it's I can't stress how genuine it is, because
oh,
very much like
so
when he
good.
was because it's very much when like he was teaching Tally and helping her out, and when she was getting the hang of it first. It's much the same, and he's feeling that. He's just feeling that proud papa moment. Bob is just like this.
Oh god, Bob is just like that,
He's
and
just like
it's so good. And I'm just like, it would be so easy for someone to like make Larry feel embarrassed about this, but no, Bob is just so damn genuine.
he's just like this, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Got it.
um,
But yeah,
and yeah,
no, go ahead.
um, just after a bit, I think Larry has to like take a second and stop, because he's physically not muscles, but using his body in a way he is very much not used to,
Yeah,
and it's exhausting in a way he isn't usually completely exhausted.
yeah.
And so he's just like, okay, cool.
I was 10 on
Uh,
Hammer's face. Bob has brought out juice boxes and snacks.
I have to ask, what kind of snacks?
Uh, I think he's got a variety. He's got fruit snacks and he's got chips.
Amazing. Um, Larry, he's like done that thing where he's sort of like perched himself on the edge of the pool, just like sitting with his legs dangling in it. He
Bob,
takes
yeah,
he
Bob has
takes a
offered.
juice box.
Yep. Bob has also taken a juice. He's gotten very used to having child snacks since having kids. So Bob himself is just floating in the water while enjoying a juice box.
Um,
Hmm?
Thanks. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but I didn't know who to ask. So thanks.
Of course. I think you should be proud. You should be very proud of yourself for taking this step. It's not easy. It's not easy doing stuff you don't, or I guess facing things you're not sure of and are scared of and don't know. So you should be proud of yourself for this.
He isn't really drinking the juice box. He's just kind of holding it. Um, just yeah, I guess. Um,
Bob has noted the juice box. And did you want something else other than juice? Wait, do you drink? Oh god, I forgot to ask.
uh, no, it's cool. I'm good, thank you. And he sort of like pokes the straw in the gap for his mask. Um, and you do hear a little bit of like flapping inside the suit.
You're what?
Like the sort of flap of liquid hitting the inside the suit.
Bob's just
Uh,
gonna go back to sipping his own. Like, he kind of wants to ask, but he doesn't want to be like. Larry's already kind of in a spot of. I don't want to say vulnerability, but it's kind of what's happening at the moment. So he doesn't want to like pry too much.
hmm I think after a bit, Larry is mostly just sort of like contemplating, and it's a little bit awkward, but mostly it's just yeah,
Chilling.
uh, chilling. Um, After a bit, he goes, I hmm, I wanted to say I don't know a whole lot about nobody stuff. Uh, like I've heard things, but I don't really know much. But um,
Oh, I don't mind. If you have questions, I don't mind answering.
uh, no, I just you're not like the sort of usual thing I hear about them, and
Oh, we should have had a chance to talk more when I first came here. I was very much like any other. Well, maybe not, but I was much more like the standard nobody back then. But no, you're not.
yeah,
You're
I saw some of that. I mean, I saw you around, and you've I mean, just even from a distance, I can see that you've sort of branched out, and you know, I um we haven't talked, but I guess I'm just trying to say, you're pretty cool. For
Bob has a very big smile on his face. It's like he's very touched. He's very touched that you think that.
yeah, man. Um,
Do you mind if I take a picture
of what?
of of you? This is a bit this here's what I now here's what I have learned since coming here to Anqua is that memories are a very important thing to keep, and nothing keeps and the one thing that keeps a memory better than the mind is and Bob's I'm gonna quickly hammer his face again. Bob pulls out a camera now in in waterproof protection.
Oh God, I'm just imagining one of those like friggin' Polaroid waterproof cameras.
Yep. It's the Polaroid with the like the big see through case on it.
Yeah. Oh God. Um.
When he pulls it out, you hear like choir music and just ah.
And Larry just kind of stares for a second. He goes, "Okay, I guess."
We don't have to if you don't want to. I just thought maybe a picture is something you'd want to keep.
Um. Yeah. All right. Should I? Am I supposed to like take a pose or something?
If you want to.
He thinks about it for a second before going, "No, I'm good."
Alrighty, alrighty then. And Bob's gonna hold up is gonna prep the camera, hold it up, say cheese. I don't know why people want you to say that, but that's apparently what you say after before taking a photo.
Okay.
Anyways,
He's
click, a little flash, and It takes a few moments before, little paper comes out. Bob does the usual process. I don't have a Polaroid camera. I don't know how these things actually work. I just know that it takes the camera and then then a little photo prints out.
Yeah, it like takes a second to fully develop.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But once it does, he hands it over to Larry. There you go. Your first day swimming.
oh wow, I look like a nerd.
I have learned recently that being a nerd is actually a pretty cool thing.
Did like a nerd tell you that?
No, it's just what I decide. No, it's just what I decided because I am in fact a very big nerd and I am very cool.
Yeah, yeah, I guess it would be the expert. And he sort of like tucks it into his own hammer space.
Well, well, let's look at it this way. If we want if we want to see even a cooler nerd than I am, we have to look no further than engineer, or movies for that matter.
Oh god. Yeah, that's pretty much the epitome of dweeb.
Your words, not mine.
Well,
Bob is gonna float a bit closer and turn the camera around and snap another photo still with Larry, and now there's just like a little Bob face in the corner.
oh god, adorable selfie.
Yep, it's a very cute
And
selfie.
Larry goes, hold on a sec, that can't. He like
Hmm?
gently takes the camera, like not like he takes it gently, so like if it's not like he's snatching it away from Bob or anything,
Oh no,
but
Bob,
his
Bob lets him.
um big longer arms, he holds it out, almost was with a second trying to find the right button, but then snaps a picture of them.
Aww, aw, so. Wait, take two, so we could both have a copy.
Okay. And like both of them are like slightly off center, and like top of Larry's cloak is maybe cut off a little bit, but um
Bob is waving at the camera, very happy smiles.
it's lucky that Larry is wearing a mask, or else he'd absolutely be blinking in these shots.
Oh, it's so. Bob, God, now they both have copies of the photo, and Bob is gonna very carefully store his in his hammer space, and he goes, "Yep, that's going on the wall."
um Larry, just sort of like stares at the picture again and tucks it away and kicks his feet in the water again. Um, and he goes, uh,
You
you
ready?
know,
Oh,
yeah, I think, and he hesitates for a second. I'm just gonna say, with your earlier nat 20, you could tell like there's a part of him that like wants to like like keep pushing through, but also like Larry's not, you know, he also is just like, I did it, I did good, I'm, and he's like, eventually the part of him that wants to allow himself to stop wins out, and he sort of pulls his feet out and sort of like tucks them up close. He goes, so I mean,
you think that's enough for
uh,
today?
yeah, for today. But if you know, maybe sometime like maybe if you're doing a thing with like Tally or something, we could if it's cool, maybe we could do it together in the future, I guess. Um,
Bob has a very big smile on his face, and kind of just hammer his face again. Oh, that's a one. That's a one. Okay, Bob. What do you put? What do you?
paper clips.
Actually, he pulls out a little jar that has sand in it. He looks at that for a moment, goes, "Oh, nope." Puts that back. Has to be above a five if I remember right.
Yeah.
See, he pulls out, reaches back in, pulls out, it's a mic of disc. He blinks at that, goes, wait, nope, hold on. Nope. Uh, pulls out, pulls out, now pulls out a full size mop, blinks, nope, hold on. And now he finally pulls out a fully laminated calendar book.
Oh my god. Bless.
There is a lot. There's a lot of tabs in this book, and it's a pretty it's a pretty fat calendar book. And Bob flips about halfway through it. Goes, okay, let's see. Today is Friday, so I can. Oh no, I can't do that. No, I can't. Oh wait, here we go. Uh, how about? And he's just gonna point out the date for you because I can't think of a specific date in my brain. But he just points to date. I have an opening here. Maybe uh uh I could take I could take you Rad and Tally to the pool or something. Or we could just use the soundstage again. I can make a pool.
Uh,
Actually, it might be easier if I just make a pool. Actually, I can make this a full size pool. What am I talking about?
um, sure, whatever makes sense for you. And
Well, just for you, it might be better. Just because you won't have to deal with any crowds or anything. I know you've got a bit of a popularity, so I wouldn't want you to get harangued by any fans or anything. Oh, speaking of fan, oh, hmm. No, never mind. It
yeah,
should be fine.
um, well, I mean, has like Baba already gotten like signatures for Rad's lunchbox and whatever?
I feel like he has at this point because he would have gone around to all the cast when the movies first came out.
Yeah, yeah, and where he's like he's like, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, hanging out with the kids, and maybe hanging around the little squirts will them having fun and whatever will get me out of my head. That sounds good.
You say I'll hold you to that because
Oh,
Rad's a very big fan of the Darth Brower character, so you might have to deal with that a little bit. I mean I can
oh,
help as much as I can, but Rad when he gets his mind on something, he.
well, again, Larry like looks down at himself with his floaties and his Manta onesie, and he goes, "Well, I hope I don't crush his dreams or whatever."
I'm sure you'll do just fine. Fine. But anyways, why don't we hop out, dry off? Uh, do you want? I still have snacks if you want any more. More. I have a lot.
Yeah, all right. You know what? Let me if you're not busy, I wanna um let me buy you dinner. Just to say thanks.
Aw. Well, you know what? I'm not one to turn down a free meal, so alright.
Yeah, and it's probably more more satisfying than fruit snacks.
Also,
Nothing
well,
wrong. Nothing wrong with fruit snacks. Just.
very true. Always good to have a good meal. Plus, I run your checks, so I know you can afford it.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's true. He's just like, there's an element of like, that's right. Oh God, I have
you,
money.
you have money.
Usually that's a good realization. For Larry, it's just like, wow, this is my life.
Yeah, yeah, it's your life, buddy.
Oh God, he was never supposed to be successful.
And yet, look what happened. Also,
Oops.
hey Larry, if you're
Hey.
treating Bob to dinner, uh, oh man, you have opened the doors.
Uh oh.
Listen, Larry. Bob has only ever seen dudes wear the same outfit a lot, so this is not anything against that. But Bob has always seen you in the same clothes every time. I think this swimmer is the first time he has seen you in anything but. Uh, so either going to food or coming from. Uh, if they pass by a clothes store, Bob is going to offer and actually likely just pull Larry in to get him something.
Oh my God. Oh, that's adorable. Um,
Just get him an out. Just get him. It's just an alternative outfit if you ever feel like jazzing it up a little bit.
I mean, I guess. I just wear clothes to have something on, but okay. This mean this means I have to get you dessert or whatever.
You only if you want to. This we don't have to keep any score or tally or wait.
You should definitely keep a tally.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We'll keep a tally. But I mean, we don't have to do a back and forth of doing favors for each other. I don't. I mean, goodness. We've
I mean, seriously, man. It's um, you're real nice, but also I just like gift getting gifts is weird for me. I feel better returning it in kind if I can.
you want to roll insight?
Okay, Larry's he's not the worst at it.
That's not comforting.
Oh, dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. Yeah, the moment, just genuine understanding and,
Mm-hmm.
cause yeah, getting gifts. What a weird concept.
um,
Bob can understand that feeling a good bit. He was there not too long ago.
Yeah, I think the feeling these two are getting about each other is that like they are very different and yet they also have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, yeah. Either way, Larry, you're walking away from tonight with newfound knowledge of swimming and an outfit.
Oh, and Bob is walking away with a full belly and hopefully a full feeling in his heart.
Oh, absolutely. Bob is absolutely going to be sharing these pictures with Tally and the kid and Brad.
Oh,
Also,
yay.
as well as engineer. I'm sorry, Larry.
Oh god.
And she's going to know. Listen, And listen, Bob has come to the conclusion that Angie's kind of like a dad figure to Larry. So,
Everyone seems to have come to that conclusion.
well, it's
Wow.
it's also a case of Bob and Angie are the two people that have walls in their office dedicated to photos. So it's also just a case of like the studio's one big family, and hey, look, I've got a new picture for the wall.
Oh my god.
Look how cute! Look how cute the manta ray swimsuit is. It's cute, Uni.
It is adorable. I like behind the scenes, like when I was planning on getting him this, I was like, it's gonna be a super cool cloak. It's gonna look really awesome. And then someone was like, it's gonna be a onesie, and I was like, or is it gonna be a kigurumi? And I was like, it has to be. It has to be now.
It has to be now.
He could have looked like a badass, but no. He has a manta kigurumi.
Hey, you know what? Larry already as default looks badass, so he deserves to look cute.
Yeah. Porque no los dos.
Exactly.
But anyway, this is just us gushing, and unless there's anything else you wanted to end on, I think these two have established a good little friendship starter.
Yeah. Just Larry's on. Well, now that Bob just figured Larry was, or not that loner, because he's seen Larry with the others, but it was one of those things where he figured Larry would come by if he wanted to socialize or not. But now that it's clear that Larry is willing, Bob will pop by now and again just to check on him and make sure he's good.
Yay! And the noodle shaped capybara gains another.
God, he is, isn't he?
He absolutely is.
Oh my God, Larry's a capybara. My God.
And on that note, I think thank you, friends, for listening.
God, yeah.
Very good, very sweet time.
It's very sweet. It's very we had to spend a little bit at the end just gushing because I'm good.
I'm very good.
I'm very good. And yeah, thank you all for listening. And until next time, bye.
Bye.